On January 26, 2020, we lost one of the greatest to ever do it. Kobe Bean Bryant transitioned on that date. But if you all know Kobe, it was just another challenge to conquer. A 5-time NBA champion, 2-time Finals MVP, 1-time NBA MVP, 18-time All-Star, 4-time All-Star MVP, 15-time All-NBA selected, 12-time All-Defensive Team selected, 2-time gold medalist. Yeah, he was that guy. Kobe erupted into the league straight from high school and never looked back. Being drafted by the Charlotte Hornets and traded to the Los Angeles Lakers on draft night, quick tangent, I'm from NC, and in hindsight, this might have been one of the worst moves in history. But anyway, in his 20-season career, Kobe captivated, motivated, and helped rejuvenate a franchise that had been sputtering once the Showtime Lakers disbanded. Now, I'll be honest, I wasn't always the biggest Kobe fan. He had a swag and arrogance to him that at times was hard to like. But the older I got and more I watched him, I began to respect his game and his work ethic. In many people's eyes, he became the ultimate Laker, possibly on par with Magic Johnson himself. The self-proclaimed Black Mamba became a household name and etched his name in the history books as a top NBA player. So today, I'm going to look at 3 of my favorite Kobe moments I watched live as they happened. But first, if you enjoy NBA breakdowns and analysis, please like and subscribe to the channel. Nearing that 1K sub goal and can only do it with your help. Also, if you want even more breakdowns and analysis, check out the GOATcast podcast with my co-host Big Nige at a link in the description. The 98 NBA All-Star Game. Just remember some of the names in this game brings back memories of an NBA long gone. Michael Jordan, Grant Hill, Penny Hardaway, Karl Malone, David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Shaq, and of course Kobe Bryant making his first appearance. The thought that this could be Jordan's last appearance as he was preparing to leave the game if coach Phil Jackson wasn't returning to the Bulls, and of course Phil left and so did Mike, it was a showcase of the new guard in Kobe, Jason Kidd, Duncan, Penny, and a few others trying to outduel the vets. Kobe came out guns blazing, trying to show his idol MJ that he has next. The game was fun, fast-paced, and filled with theatrics. While the game centered around Mike and this possibly being his last, Kobe stepped up to gain many eyeballs in the process, leading the West in points with 18 that game. Had the West taken down the East, he likely would have laid claim to his very first All-Star MVP. The 2009 NBA Finals. You could see it in Kobe's eyes. Since the heralded three-peat with Shaq and then their breakup, Kobe wanted the taste of hoisting the Larry O'Brien one more time. Not only to collect another ring, but to prove to the world, sports media, the Lakers fans, and most importantly Shaq, that he could do it without the Hall of Famer. While it took a few years and Kobe having to watch Shaq grab another in Miami, the Lakers finally constructed a worthy team to rise back to greatness, trading for Pau Gasol, Trevor Ariza, and allowing Lamar Odom to grow into a solid contributor. They were able to get to the mountaintop in 2008, but the newly assembled super team of Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Ray Allen, with the budding Rajon Rondo were too much for them to endure. Fast forward to 2009 and the Lakers were able to bully their way back to the NBA Finals, this time facing off with the young but beast-like Dwight Howard and the Orlando Magic. Probably one of the most surprising playoff runs ever, with teams like the Boston Celtics and early LeBron's Cleveland Cavs falling to that Magic team. Kobe was a man on a mission that series, averaging 32.4 points per game and 7.4 assists to lead the Lakers. It wasn't quite the back and forth affair the Boston Lakers series was in 2008 or even in 2010, but was just the stone cold determination of Kobe that made this series special. Laser focused, he got the shadow of Shaq off his back and proved to everyone that he could lead a Lakers team to a championship. I know someone asked why I didn't include the 2010 series against the Celtics. That series was epic, but I just felt seeing Kobe finally win one without Shaq and the joy you saw in his face was a bit more special. His final game. Kobe's last season in the NBA was a far cry from his early years, and that's to be expected after an Achilles and left knee injury and being 37 years old. His retirement tour took him through the rigors of an 82-game season, but he only played 66 of them. With the Lakers team not sniffing the playoffs, we knew the last game Kobe would play in. I remember DVRing it and staying up late to watch this as something in me said this was going to be special. boy was I right. The departing Kobe erupted for 60 points against the Utah Jazz. Now, to be honest, you could tell the Jazz weren't giving their full attention to defense, as they too likely knew this was a special night. Kobe even outscored the entire Utah Jazz in the fourth quarter, 23-21. Even though that Laker team finished 17-65, the worst in Laker history at that time, it was still a fitting end to one of the greatest to ever do it. Watching Kobe go out like he came in, fully committed to competing, was a thing of beauty, and under that circumstance was the perfect way for him to go out. One of the biggest knocks and respectable attributes about Kobe was his insane competitiveness. If you didn't match his work ethic, you weren't worthy to stand on the court with him. This led to players not always wanting to play alongside Kobe, so the Lakers with him at the helm had a few rocky seasons. However, you can't deny that insane competitiveness and work ethic is what made him the Black Mamba and birthed the Mamba mentality. Probably the most used basketball slogan since "Be Like Mike." There were a lot of players that have come through the NBA, lots, but there will always only be one Kobe Bryant. Whether he was wearing 8 or 24, the mindset, the skill set, the desire to win were all the same. He might not be in your top 5, and I've gone back and forth if he's in mine, but no doubt he's in the same breath as the other greatest. We lost Kobe and Gigi way too soon, but you're never gone if you've made memories that will last forever. Even as a Spurs fan, thanks Kobe for making some of the greatest NBA memories to date. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And check us out as we continue to drop NBA breakdowns and analysis.